Tasty fried aubergines, olives, capers, toasted pine nuts, all seasoned with a delicious sweet and sour sauce. Directly from Sicily, a sumptuous dish that must be tasted cold. Ladies and gentlemen, today we'll prepare the caponata. I'll start with the aubergines. I have already washed them. I'll coarse chop them into pieces of 2.5–3 centimeters. This dish is named after capone, which is the Sicilian name for lampuga, a fish with fine but dry meat that was served on aristocratic tables, seasoned with a sweet and sour sauce. The folk who did not have the fish or could not afford it found out that they could replace it with aubergines, and this is how that wonderful dish that today we call caponata was born. The aubergines have all been chopped. I'm going to fry them in hot olive oil, only a few pieces at a time, until golden. Once they turn this color, I drain them in parchment paper, and I continue like this with all the others. The aubergines are fried. I can look after the rest of the caponata. So a nice round of oil in a saucepan, abundant, and I immediately put the finely sliced onions to sweat. There are many versions of caponata which differ from province to province and even from family to family, with potatoes, with peppers, with raisins, without tomato paste. This is the version of our Sicilian cook, Carlotta, who guaranteed that even her mother would be proud of it. I'll add the celery, already cut into small rings of about 1 centimeter, and I leave them to brown a little more. Meanwhile, I take care of the green olives. I'll remove the pit, putting in a bowl only the pulp, and I add them in the casserole together with rinsed capers, toasted pine nuts, and coarsely chopped tomatoes. I let go a couple of minutes more, then I put the lid on, lower the temperature slightly, and let it cook for 15–20 minutes. The vegetables are almost ready. I can adjust them with salt and dedicate myself to the sweet and sour sauce. I'll pour together in a bowl the white wine vinegar, sugar, and tomato paste. I'll blend everything well. Raise the temperature and I'll add it in the pot. I'll let the strong smell of vinegar cook off. Perfect! Now I turn off the stove and add the aubergines. And plenty of basil. I'll give it a good stir and let it rest in the fridge, because the caponata should be served warm or cold, and it is even better enjoyed the next day. And here's our caponata, approved by Mamma Marilena. I'll link down below the photo recipe on GialloZafferano, where you'll find the ingredients, the doses and the procedure explained step by step. If you like this video, please leave us a like, and if you have any questions, write them in the comments. And if you haven't done it yet, subscribe to the channel. I'll taste it. Caponata should be eaten with bread. Bon appétit!